Hello! Today we are going to look at how to automatically reset a user password based on a Microsoft Sentinel incident. The goal is simple. When an incident is triggered and we know a user has been exposed in some way, we'll grab the user entity, reset the password, and then send a new password along with a short note to their manager. There's already a built-in playbook that helps with this, so let me show you how to set it up. In Sentinel, head over to Automation tab, click on Playbook Templates, and search for Reset Microsoft Entra ID User Password. For this example, I'll use the instant trigger. Just keep in mind that after deployment, you'll need to do a couple of steps. So we'll need to grant the Manage Identity permission to reset password, allow it to post comment back into the incident, and then make sure you have an Office 365 account to send an email. We'll take care of all of that once the deployment is done. Now go ahead and click Create Playbook. Choose your resource group and give your playbook a name. In the Connection tab, you can pick between a Manage Identity or a user account. I am going with Manage Identity as it's a more secure option. Now we can just review everything and click on Create. Once we've got our logic app in place, we'll need to give it a direct permission so it can act on our behalf. First, we'll assign the Password Administrator role. In the Azure portal, go to Microsoft Entra Roles and Administrators, search for Password Administrator, and click Add Assignment. Next, select Members. This will be the same name of your logic application. Make sure the assignment type is set to Active, and then go ahead and assign the role. With that done, let's now assign the Microsoft Sentinel Responder role. Head back to your logic application, open the Identity Blade, then click on Azure Role Assignments and hit Add Role Assignment. Choose the scope. At minimum, use the resource group your logic app is in. Find and select the Sentinel Responder role, click on the Save, and it will be assigned to the Manage Identity. The last step is to connect the Office 365 account so the logic app can send emails. Expand the logic application, find the Send an Email tab, and then click on the Change Connection. You'll need to sign with your account that has access to Outlook, so it can act as the sender. And that's it, we finished with all the prerequisites. And now we are ready to test the logic application. Let's run it against an incident where we can clearly see the user entity. And as you can see, the operation was successful. The user will be now prompted to change the password at the next login, and an email with the new password has been sent to their manager. Quick note: if your logic app fails due to the insufficient permissions, you may need to assign a different role. The Password Administrator role cannot reset password for privileged users. You'll need to use the Privileged Authentication Administrator role instead. Over in Outlook, you can see the manager has received the notification and can now pass the information to the affected user. And here, you can also see how it looks from the end user perspective. Additionally, a comment has been added to the Microsoft Sentinel incident to document the action. And that's it for this video. Now you know how to reset user password based on the Microsoft Sentinel incident. You can of course fully automate this using the Automation tab in Sentinel, running against specific incidents, although I wouldn't recommend enabling it without a careful consideration.